All right, how about it? YouTube targeting the visual here. All right, so today I'm just coming back with more videos on gang stalking. All right, so I basically wanted to go in on uh why everyone is on here in V2K, and you know why everyone has nanos in them. Everyone, like the whole planet, and this is by design. Okay, by the elite families of the world, which are basically Satan's children. All right. So this stuff trickles on down to the neighborhoods, but it's all government stuff. Okay. So it's all in the military. Wait. Let me slow down. I'm moving too fast. So with nanotechnology, they've been spraying this stuff in the air for years. Now I'm 37, so I don't recall hearing. All right, I don't recall hearing. I mean, seeing planes spraying chemtrails as a kid. So this is something that just started. But as far as with the remote monitoring and the experimentation with MK Ultra, this stuff been going on since I was a kid for sure. All right. So I was born in the 80s. So my grandparent, which is my grandmother, she was a target. I know she was a target. I don't care what no one, they can try to dispute that, but I know she was just by her life and the things that she told me, and even up until her death, the way the medical industry treated her. She had throat cancer, and before she died, she had went to the hospital to have her trachea replaced. But anyhow, they left pieces of the trachea inside of her body and would not get it out. They wouldn't get it out. Okay? So then she had a heart attack. They put stents in her heart, let her out the hospital, and then she ended up dying. This is stuff that they do to targets. Okay? But anyhow, that's another story. Let's go on to the nanotech. So they've been spraying nanotech everywhere, right? And it's dust. You can't see it. So I call this the beast system, because everyone has to take it. You know why? Because you have to take breath. You have to breathe. You have to eat. Okay, these are things that you have to do. Right? So it's forced for you to breathe in nanodust, to eat food with nanodust and different chemicals in it. All right? So that's the forced part of the beast system. All right? So when it comes to the shots and stuff like that, they can't even really get all of us with those shots the way they want to. It's not working out as they planned it. But you best believe it's working out the way they planned it with spraying chemtrails, because you have to come outside, go to work every day. All of us do. The children, okay, so everything small and great. They have to breathe. So you are taking in those nano particles, okay? So when it comes to people who have mental disorders, these mental disorders are being induced by this nanotech through remote neural monitoring, all right? So if you are here in V2K, yeah, they do have witchcraft going on, but this should let you know that you are actually one of God's chosen, okay? Because if you weren't, you would be on the opposite side of this infliction, this suffering. You would be on the opposite side of it. All right, so let's get this out the way. So gang stalkers have took the scriptures. All right, this is why targets need to take the scriptures back and let them know what the scriptures is really talking about. Because these gang stalkers, they like to take the murderers out the Bible, and they want to justify why God use different murderers, like Moses killed the man. Okay, we know that. That's one person. All right, he killed one person. Then we have people like Saul. All right, people like Cain. But well, no, God didn't really choose Cain to do his work, but He did choose Moses. All right, so these gang stalkers have a delusional complex. That's just like, okay, you're gonna take Moses and make yourself into Moses, but you're not leading people anywhere but to the slaughter. Okay, when it comes down to it, all right, these people are hiding this technology and using it on unsuspected people. They're preying on people. All right, that's what they're doing. They're not helping nobody. They're helping themselves. That's what they're doing, because insurance policies and different type of financial gains. All right, so it's all kind of foolishness and the love of money involved in it, which is, the way of the world, the way of man. That's what that is. Okay, so they come up with things like from gangsters to gods, because they have remote neural monitoring and they can watch you through your eyes and basically play you like a toy, like a human robot, and get you to do things. Okay, have you noticed that every time a mental person has an episode, the police come and kill that person because there's insurance policies involved? Okay, all of them are in on it. Okay, they get the person on meds first of all. All right, so then he got to go to the psych ward. The medical field makes money off of that, right? Because they driving you to believe that there's a demon, and this, that, and the third, and then you go and tell somebody that, and they say, well, hey, man, that person is crazy. What really is going on is electromagnetic wave frequencies. Your brain is being exposed to those nanotechs, and those frequencies are being sent to your body. So your body is a receiver, okay, because your body has these heavy metals in it. So your body is a receiver. So that's why you can feel no-touch torture, because you have that nano dust in you, and when that electromagnetic frequency operates and does what it wants to do, what the person who's using the remote monitoring control on you, okay, they're using it on you. So you will think that, oh, something just touched you. It was a ghost in the room. Or they can even play with your perception to make you see things that are not even there. All right? So I got that out the way. So these people say that they are the good guys. All right? So let's break that down. If they're the good guys, all right, we do know that the military, all the governments, Chinese government, U.S. government, the UK government, all of them are using this stuff, right? All right. So with that being said, if they are their own army and their own force right here, right now on planet Earth, then who is the angelic army coming to fight? So is the military here fighting itself? Because last time I checked, Satan, if Satan is divided against himself, you see what I'm saying? How does that happen? It just doesn't. So for Armageddon, all right, for the final battle, how is this possible if there's already a force here on the planet doing this foolishness? Okay? So are they gonna go to heaven, get God, and come back? Go get the Messiah and come back? No, the Messiah is coming here to take down a demonic force. This is the demonic force, a delusional demonic force that think they're gods. Okay, this is no different than when Esau, okay, the government brought guns into the neighborhood. They brought drugs into the neighborhood, okay? So now it just replaced guns with remote monitoring. That's all it is. That's all it is. Same difference. It's just another weapon. Okay? Satan's devices. These weapons are military grade weapons that they're using on targets. Why are they going through the big trouble to use military weapons on us? If that doesn't tell you something, then you're blind. Okay, electromagnetic wave frequencies. They're using all kind of directed energy weapons to knock you out. You know, using all this nanotech. The whole planet been on hold for the longest since the corona. You know, and ever since the corona happened, me as a target individual, I've been hit the hardest out of my whole life. Out of my whole life, I have never been hit this much with directed energy weapons. And I'm pretty sure there's more targets out there that feel the exact same way. You know why? They got you 6 feet apart. Most of the time, when it first started, you were quarantined. When they first started quarantine, I got hit the most. If I would have went to the hospital, guess what they would have said? You got the coronavirus, man. We got to put you in the respirator and put these tubes in your lungs and kill you. You see what I'm saying? All of this stuff is all going at this certain group of people. What's with this group of people that they don't like so much? Because we're not killing them. That's another thing that you got to understand. A lot of these groups, they claim to be the 144,000, right? The 144,000 are a group that are supposed to be slaughtered. If you are slaughtering people at this moment, you are not the 144,000. If you're using directed energy weapons on people, you are not the 144,000. The government is not finna slaughter these people who using these weapons because they are helping the government. We are the ones being slaughtered. We are the ones being killed. We are the ones having our bodies destroyed. Okay? That's what's happening to us. What's happening to you, I can say that's probably happening to the rest of the world, which is oppression, but you're not getting hit with none of this. That's what I don't understand. So whose side are you on? You know, I just don't get that. Every single government in the world is doing this. Why is that? That's because it's part of the new world order. All this stuff with these phones, this electronic harassment, that's part of the new world order. Social credit scores, you know, most of these companies, they can't even sell their services or their products unless they comply with targeting an individual that works there. So like with me, this is where you get workplace mobbing from. Okay? If I go to a place, like I've showed you guys in my videos, the people at that company and also the actual company that you work for will participate in your targeting, which is to slowly push you toward outbursts, insanity, some type of thing where they can black and white you and put a label on you as mental ill or crazy person. And then, okay, that company has to comply with these things, because if not, their services will be limited, right? Right? Their products that are being sold won't be bought, okay? They can't buy from other places. You see what I'm saying? Like I said, with this shot, they can't even get all of us with this shot. People not going down there taking that shot. But I know what people are doing. They getting up breathing air every day. They getting up getting electromagnetic waves sent into their forehead every day. All right? That's just like you got a whole gang of people that are running around here. They like super mind readers. It's because they are hooked up to this beast system. They getting uh, uh, orders from the hive mind and the handlers. Okay, I can cuss one of them out in my head, and they'll know exactly what I said, but they can't speak on it. But guess who can? We can. That's why we the ones who talking about it. They not talking about it. We the only ones who can talk about it. They don't say anything about it, and they know damn well what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, that's what people need to understand. They've been spraying this technology out here. They've been spraying nanotech everywhere. They've been studying your consciousness for years, since the 1950s. Okay? Been doing that. This is not new. It's just new because a lot of these targets that they want to die or whatever, whatever they've been trying to do to us, we still alive, and it's bothering them. They want to take us out because they want to keep doing what they doing. It's they money. It's how they make their money. So when it all boils down to it, when you see a mental person on the news and they have an episode and a cop pulls up and blows them away, that cop know damn well what's wrong with that person. All right? Because they participate in it. And if you have one, and say that a person has a mental break, and his family member call the cops on them, their family knows what's up with them. Why would you call the cops instead of calling the ambulance to get them some help? You see what I'm saying? They come and blow them away, flat out, because they the ones that's doing it. That's what's going on. Just like I said, they got that guy. What's his name? Tommy Ray Jones. He killed all those kids. That dude was a target individual, and I guarantee you, the people that was handling him, whoever was handling him, they watched him do that. Watched him murder all 5 of those kids, and they still sitting around on the planet like they ain't did nothing. 9 times out of 10 is the family members of whoever he was dating, or his direct family members. Okay, then you got Pierre Francois, the one who stabbed his mama in the eyes and was telling her, "What did you do with my mom?" Only target individuals know that look that you get from perps and organic portals. See, when I say organic portal, this person is easily hijacked. So it's like their body's being hijacked. There's someone else behind their eyes. I see it all the time when it comes to perpetrators and stuff, and they'll do that crazy look with their eyes, but then you'll see them later and they'll be talking to you like they didn't know what happened. That's because their body's being hijacked. At that exact moment, that supercomputer is sending, I don't know if it's an actual person, because they know where we at all times when you're a target. So if there's people around you, that's how they send perps to where you're going to go. Okay, as you can see, like I said, they can see through your eyes. And I got these polarized glasses. One of the Hebrew brothers told me that you can wear this and they can't see through it. I believe that too, because my V2K had ramped up when I bought these, and I got a EMF, electromagnetic. This blocks those frequencies, and it works. You know, I haven't been getting. I mean, I still get little attacks, you know, but it's not as severe as it was if I didn't have this on. So it's definitely remote neural monitoring, and it's a reason why, you know, they trying to ramp it up and go ahead and take us out. Okay, they doing too much. They blowing up whole blocks. Okay, they got the whole planet on a standstill, trying to stick everybody up. All right. Okay, you see what I'm saying? They got the whole planet on standstill, trying to stick everybody up. They've been mocking God, using the voice of God weapons. Okay, using all these damn gang members who are the gangs came from the Freemasons. That's where it come from. I actually knew a Freemason, and was you know, I was around him a lot, and I was dating his niece. This was probably a major part of my targeting, but I'm not gonna go into it because it's a touchy subject. But anyhow, this Freemason, he had the Masons sign on the back of his truck, and he, you know, he went to the Mason Lodge and all that. But I found the book of his, and he had all the gang members, drug dealers, phone numbers this was like back in the early 2000s, and he had a black book with all their names and their phone numbers in there. Why is that? Because they've been working together the whole time. You see what I'm saying? This has been going on. So I don't know what they see in the target. Maybe they don't see nothing in us. Maybe they just feel like we the weakest link of the family or something, and try to take us out. And then maybe they may see us as a threat. I don't know. But what I do know is that they ass is scared. There's no way they not. They doing all this stuff, man. They doing all this stuff. It's way too much stuff that they doing. Way too much. Okay? You got you gotta look at it for what it is. Military grade weapons on you. Okay? Military grade weapons on you. Why all of that? They're using this stuff on women. You know? They're using it, you know, V2K on little kids. You know, they actually using the technology on my son. He's only 1 year old. I can tell they using on them. They using it on my boys. They little kids. I see other TIs, they say that they using it on their children too. Using it on their daughters and stuff. I know they using it on my son. On all of them. But then you will hear them in the V2K talking shit, you know, about the kids. What's godly about that? Okay? So, from gangsters to gods. So, God, you know, they will tell you that God just means power. No, God is an actual being. His son is an actual being. And they will be here. Okay, like I just said earlier, if there's a force already here on the planet, a huge force, this is a huge force behind this. Okay? There's no way that the force that's here is on the same team as the force that's coming if they doing all this. So what they gonna get together and have a picnic together when they get here? Oh, they just coming to get certain ones, but they still involved in the same crap that the rest of them doing. You join with them because you're using their device. Because I'm going to tell you straight like this. Nobody in no churches or in no camps or at no school, you know, got together with those scientists when they was making a remote neural monitoring. It was brought to you. You may have, got a hold to it because when it trickled down, so you got this device from the enemy that the force that's not here is coming to get. That's how I'm looking at it. Okay? And let me tell you, like every time, I make a video like this, or I'm telling this stuff. Oh, you talk too much. But this is the voice of God telling me I talk too much. I don't think so. These are actual people who have been back, laying back. Like I said before, from my hometown, and when I was in my hometown, I used to wonder why, people that I knew that was so bright, and they were smart, whatever. But it's not about being smart. It's just about you knowing that this was nothing wrong with this person. Totally normal person. Okay? And then all of a sudden, they walking around singing Shuggy Like Doogie. Walking down the street, talking to themselves. Okay? Whole bunch of them, man, And I'm like, what's going on, man? Just every time you turn around, it's more and more of them popping up. Like, what happened to me? What happened to him? What happened to him? And then all of a sudden, here it is happening to me. These are people doing this. This is not God's doing.